Don't go away. DC News number 130 is coming up. It's going to be an all DC Universe edition of DC News. We're going to talk about, Gail Simone being on and off and on and off and on and off Batgirl and what the hell's up with that. We're also going to talk about the book that may be returning to the DC Universe from the Wildstorm universe that you haven't seen yet in the New 52. We're also going to talk about Earth 2 and the new Dr. Fate, and we're going to wrap it up with a new direction for Teen Titans. All that and more coming right up. Don't go away. Here at Alternate Reality, all new comics are 15% off every day for everybody. That's right, all my new comics are always 15% off every day for everyone. All you got to do is stop in here and pick it up anytime during the 7 days that book is new. So be sure to stop off here at Alternate Reality and pick up this week's new comics for 15% off all the time, only at Alternate Reality.
Bo insists that he's not a naked lunatic, and that it's just a Three's Company level misunderstanding. We're going to run through the DC news while he's still a free man.
The real problem is with pretty people, and we'll never understand. DC Comic Book News, episode 130, Whiskey Cereal.
Hey folks, Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. Bo?
Yes? It's DC News time,
Why
kids!
you lying?
And Happy New Year!
DC News Time, coming to you from this place, Alternate Reality, located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality are all my new comics, especially all my DC Universe New 52 comics are always 15% off every day for everyone. Bo!
Yes?
What the hell is up with Gail Simone working on Batgirl? She's on, she's off, she's fired, she's back. What the hell happened?
In DC News number 128, we told you that Gail Simone was removed as the regular writer of Batgirl,
yes,
and that Ray Fox was going to do at least 2 issues. 3 days after we actually recorded that, DC made the announcement that the new writer on Batgirl is Gail Simone. They got so much crap online and to their inboxes that they went, oh, just screw it. Go back to the book. We're tired of all of this.
You know what she should have said? I'd love to for more money.
Yeah, she just said no.
You know, I have these new fire-breathing, job
Dragons
offers that are pounding down the door, and I'd be happy to come back if you could match their salary.
I am quite sure the folks at Marvel are like, you want to do something over here?
Yeah.
Come on over.
I bet you there was a few dollars involved.
Oh, there probably was something. Well, yeah, and they apologized profusely to Gail Simone, apparently. Which shows that the DC editorial, nobody knows what the hell's going on. You don't fire someone then bring them back after 2 issues. It's just stupid.
I don't know. The whole thing is just very confusing to me.
As I said, this is what happens when you're an editorial-run company and you don't give a crap about the people working on the books.
Anyway, when they did the New 52, they brought back Stormwatch, they brought back Grifter, they brought back, who else did they bring back from the...
what about Deathstroke?
Deathstroke.
No, not Deathstroke.
Brought back... No, not Deathstroke.
Deathblow.
Deathblow. They brought back a bunch of characters from the old Wildstorm universe.
Voodoo.
They dusted them off, they fixed them up, they shoved them out there. They didn't bring back Gen 13, but they got Fairchild in, whatchamacallit.
Yeah, she's hanging out, too.
In the Ravagers.
She's in the Ravagers, so yeah, they're kind of hinting at Gen 13.
The one group, or the one characters that they have not brought back, it looks like are coming back from the old Wildstorm universe. And this will be volume 8, I think. They're serious.
Yeah, it's kind of. Before Jim Lee was announced as the new artist on the still unnamed Superman book, which at this point is going to be Man of Steel because you're kind of running out of time.
Well,
the movie comes out in 4 months.
You also have a movie coming out with that same
name. And you've got to start doing the solicitations. You can't solicit it as unknown Superman book.
Yeah.
So, but once Jim Lee's done with this, and apparently he's only going to do about the first 12 issues.
Yeah.
He's going to, according to rumors, and these rumors popped up again right around Christmas time from people who apparently know what the hell they're talking about. He's going to be drawing a revival of Wildcats. So Wildcats is coming back too.
Big surprise. Well, that's the pony that he rode into Image on with Wildstorm in the first place, and it's sort of been conspicuous by its absence in the new DC universe.
Yeah, you haven't seen a lot of the I mean, you've seen Grifter, but you haven't seen the rest of the Wildcats team running around.
Well, I don't think you've had any mention of Wildcats either.
I think he mentioned it.
Has it been mentioned?
I think maybe he mildly mentioned it in passing in a couple of issues.
Was that the one with Ripclaw, the Wolverine?
Ripclaw and Spartan and all those guys.
A bunch of totally forgettable characters.
Ripclaw gives the obvious Wolverine.
Right, and if they're going to do that, if Jim Lee's going to draw it, You know, the only time that Wildcats actually sold after the first incarnation was when Joe Casey wrote it.
Yeah, I was gonna
so why don't you bring Joe Casey back in to write the damn thing? Because those issues were great.
Joe Casey writing and Jim Lee drawing would actually make that a potentially fire-breathing book. You know, if, of course, they brought him back. And as we talked about with DC not caring about who's actually working on the books, good luck with that idea.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Casey's spending most
of
of
let's see, should we get Joe Casey to do it? Oh, wait a minute. You're not doing anything here, right, Wildcats?
Yeah, I mean, Casey's off working
but
for...
I'm a monkey.
He's off working for Man of Action doing animated shows for Marvel. You know, he's not even writing comics as a general rule.
Excuse me.
Oh, need a jelly bean?
No,
Grab
not
a
yet.
coffee?
He ate too many jelly beans, kid.
Meanwhile, over on Earth 2, that's right, we're going to Earth 2. One of the JSA, or the original JSA, that has not come back yet, but which is coming back, is, of course, Dr. Fate.
The next big arc on Earth 2 will introduce a brand new Dr. Fate who has a different backstory, and according to James Robinson, doesn't want to be Dr. Fate.
You know, they haven't had a Dr. Fate who wanted to be Dr. Fate since, I don't know, forever.
Apparently he really doesn't want to be Dr. Fate. And the arc will also explain, remember when Alan Scott's origins, it was this big explosion and something happened and Alan Scott ended up running across the thing and turning into Green Lantern?
Yeah.
They never explain exactly what that explosion was all about and who said it. The arc will explain that. And and Robinson said that, you know, in previous incarnations in the old DC universe, you had Dr. Fate and you had Fury, who was his wife, and they had a kid and something terrible happened. And he said, all that stuff, not going to do that here. It's already been done. It's already been written. I'm not doing that here.
Okay. And the last story up involves the Teen Titans are going to be taking a new direction very soon, right after which storyline?
Death in the Family.
Death in the Family.
Apparently terrible things. I mean, when Death in the Family is over with, there'll be some tweaks to books that have Batman universe characters. Teen Titans is going to go off in a majorly different direction. He said Red Hood and the Outlaws, however, is going to stay exactly the same. In fact, in Red Hood and the Outlaws 17, you can have this really cute issue where you've got Bruce Wayne and Tim Drake talking for the entire issue. No costumes.
Talkie, huh?
No costumes at all.
Oh.
They're just hanging out because.
What are they going to talk about?
Well, one of the things that apparently happens in Death in the Family is Jason Todd beats the living crap out of the Joker. I mean, he literally just beats him beyond all bloody recognition.
Why would he do that?
Just because Jason Todd's a jerk, and Joker's walking around with his face cut off.
Did Jason Todd get blowed up by the Joker in the New 52?
He could go.
Was he blown up by the Joker?
Go, you know, in the old DC universe, you're the reason I got killed.
Perhaps there's a bone.
Well, no, but this is the new continuity, and in the new continuity, Jason Todd is just a cranky, mean guy who happens to walk around in a superhero outfit.
Oh, there you go. Okay. And that's it. We're done. Finish right here. We got no more DC news. Go to the store's website. Check out all the DC news Bo sends me that I post up. Bo?
Yes? Sarah?
This has gone way past sad. www.myalternatereality.com.
What?
So, stop off at the store's website. Check out all his news. And until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
And if you knew Sarah, you'd understand.
She's beating the crap out of him over there. Look at that.
Look at all that blood! Oh my God! Ow!
She's using a tire iron on him.
Well,
Bye.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.